it is. I'm live from the car dealership. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Hi, how have you been? I miss you all so much. You know, I haven't been on in a while. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all don't forgot about your girl, but that's okay. That's okay. Yes, I am here at the car dealership killing a little bit of time. You know, today I realized that I have really changed. Y'all know usually I go to the Wendy's to chill, but I went to the CVS today. I was sitting in the back loitering. They didn't know. They thought I was waiting for the pharmacy to open. I was just chilling. Hi, Kamisha. I'm sorry about your cousin. My prayers are with you, babe. I'm sorry you can't be there today. My friend passed away last night, too. I am mind blown at all the people. So, like I told you, I grew up in like the projects, right? So I lived in a building growing up, and girl, the list of my friends that have passed away is just like so sad. It's so sad. It's heartbreaking. You know, and then it makes you think about your mortality too, because at the end of the day, we all got a date and a time. We just don't know when. You know. But why I'm here today is because people around me really piss me off sometimes. You know that? Like you never know what people really think of you, right? So like I'm a strong person. Y'all know I have a strong personality. I've always stood up for myself. Always. Me too, Kamisha girl. You gotta stay together. Girl, I be eating right. I told you I didn't take my ass to Wendy's today, no. But y'all know how see y'all know me better than a lot of people do. What up, Miss Balance One? So one of my friends kind of hurt my feelings today. He told me that he was like, "Oh, cause you're angry." Angry? I ain't shit angry about me. I have never been angry. I have overcome so many things in my life that should have made me angry, but they didn't. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm a person that know how to process and move on. And I think that's what people don't like about my ass. But I just move it along. Like, and then so there's this thing where he was like, "Oh, you cuss people out every day." I don't cut. I don't verbally cuss people out every day. Will I check a bitch? Yes. Will I correct somebody? Yes. Will I lead you in the right direction? Absolutely. But it doesn't mean that I'm cussing you out. You know. Congratulations. Aren't you getting married? Did I read that correctly? You losing weight for the wedding or for health purposes? Huh? Yeah. So why I gotta be a bitch? Why? And you know the thing about it is, this friend is not the only friend who has said that about me, right? Like, oh, you're mean. I'm honest. I'm direct. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. I don't know how to be anything else and I'm not trying to be. I have never been a phony fake bitch in my life. And I'm not about to fucking start now, right? Hey Shahida, what up, boo? I am in Connecticut at the car dealership in Milford. Y'all want to see a nice car? This car is me, but I can't afford it. But I prayed when I touched it. God blessed me to be in a position where I can. Isn't this shit nice? This is the new Murano. That sucker is nice. Let's go look in the window. This is me all day. Okay, I don't know about these white seats, but I do like this. This is very, very nice. Very nice. Hey, Zab. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, but I'm just like offended that people are offended about me being who I am. What the fuck? Are you serious? You know, I'm straightforward. And what's really funny, like this dude came to my job yesterday because he was like, I just came up here to talk to you because you always keep it real with me. Now, mind you, I only know these people on a work, relationship. I don't know them outside of work. I don't talk to them outside of work. But he needed some advice. He knew I would keep it real with him, and I did. But damn, he's like, I came up here because you keep it a buck. He called me one-on-one. He was like, because I could tell you like a solo person. I am. Many people cannot take who I am as a person. And I'm unapologetic for who I am. But don't fucking tell me who I am when you don't know who you are. A lot of times people are dumbing themselves down or, not saying shit and all of this. I'm not doing all of that. You get married for health purposes. What? Oh, okay. I'm like, what? How that work? Okay. Yeah, so but I think everybody should work more on just being your true self. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is, when shit offends me, I will let somebody know. I will kindly correct you. I don't have a problem with that. And people have a problem with me not having a problem with that. But I'm unapologetic. I am who the fuck I am. It is what it is. Yeah, aggressive or angry. And I told him, I said, angry people do angry things. Like, I have never stabbed anyone. I have never flattened anybody's tires. I don't do shit like that because I'm not an angry person. I put it in God's hand. I let God handle your ass real quick. He does a way better job than I could ever do. Karma's real. Yeah, that reap what you sow shit, I believe in that. So since I believe in it, it happened to people who fucks me over. Username, what's your vaccination status? If you don't get your ass out of here. Thank you, Kamisha. Block. If you're gonna troll on some fun shit. Okay? Thank you. All right, we don't violate people's health information. You know. But yeah, what the hell? Why you can't just be you? Correct bitches if you need to. Some of y'all go home every day and cry. Why? Because you didn't say what you needed to say. Fuck people. Be you. I'm from Jersey. I'm the same way. What up, Jihad? Absolutely. Jersey in the building. We in the tri-state. And maybe that's the thing, because I'm on the East Coast. Y'all know we flow different over here. It is what the fuck it is. Yeah. New York, New Jersey, New York, Boston, Connecticut, Philly, all that. Maryland, all right here on the East Coast. It's a different world out here. But I don't have time to be sugarcoating shit for people and crying and just crying. Crying over bullshit. Somebody hurt your feelings, let them know. Somebody violate you, let them know. Somebody try to cheat you, let them fucking know. All right, y'all, like last week. So this is the thing about it when I say I have to cuss people out, right? We're not talking about I'm like out fucking with people in public. I'm talking about somebody violated me. Last week I got violated, right? Saturday I went after work. I drove from Connecticut to Harlem to get my hair braided, right? The lady who I always go to, she was there. She did the front of my hair. She put these other two heifers on the back of my hair. I could feel that this shit was going left, right? So I'm touching the back of my head. Then I said to the girl, I was like, yo, go get her. Because first of all, I'm paying you bitches good money. I always give a good tip. But y'all should have seen the size of the braids that these girls was putting in the back of my head. They were getting on my nerves also because they was laughing and talking while they were doing my hair. This is business. You at work, bitch. I don't expect you to be behind me laughing and joking while I'm getting ready to pay y'all. Y'all, I get in the car. Now, mind you, I went after work, so they must have been tired. I was tired. But when I got in the car, I said, first of all, where's the rest of my hair? I paid good money. Yes, rude and unprofessional. So I paid a little piece. This is human hair, okay? So I'm in the car. I called my cousin. I said, yo, this is not all my hair. It can't be. Where the hell is the rest of my hair at? So the next morning I get up. I take a picture of the back of my head. The braids was huge. So I kindly called her ass back. Luckily my phone died. I was trying to call her at 6:45, but I didn't get a hold of her until my phone got back running 7. I called her. I said, I'll be down there as soon as I get off. So what was wild was when she was taking my hair out. Deep game, because I told you I was wondering where the hell is all my hair because it's not in my head. And when I was leaving that night, she gave me a little piece of hair that you could have probably made 3 braids with and told me, oh, this is the rest of your hair. And I was like, I don't want that. What am I going to do with that? Why, when I go back the next day, as she's cutting those huge ass braids out the back of my hair, I said to her, well, do you have enough hair to make this full? She was like, oh, I have the pack of hair here. How the fuck do you have my pack of human hair, bitch? See, this is what I'm talking about. So it's not me just going out harassing people, cussing people out. It's if you come for me. She came for me. She tried me. Period. Why am I wrong? I don't get that. That makes me rude. That makes me angry. No. Yeah, scamming ass. I told her, first of all, I've been coming to you for like 28 years. And you gonna let them little girls play with me like that? You gonna put them on my hair? You gonna try to steal my shit? Absolutely not. Yeah, it was a $50 pack of hair. Then what got me when I got there, she told me that the hair is too. She said next time you should get longer hair. Bitch, next time why don't you give me another 70? What is it? Another $30 to put with it? Hell no, I got what I wanted. I don't wear long hair. I'm too old for that. I don't have time for braids down to my butt. I never liked that shit, but definitely not now. Yeah, regular customer. I know her. Like I said, I'm not going back to her again. And she was a little stanky. Yeah, she was a little tart. I was like, see, too bad I'm not coming back because if I was going back, I would bring her a bag with some toiletries in it, and I would tell her that I was giving them out in my neighborhood, and I just had one left over, and here you go. Even though that wouldn't be the scenario, just specifically for your stanky ass. But yeah, trying to rob me. I was so yeah. She apologized, and she probably kept my hair because she knew damn well that I would be back tomorrow. But what got me is in the end when I left that night. I remember she when she did the last two braids in my hair, she was like, "I'm done." I said, "You're done." Like, bitch, how? Mm-mm. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Only reason I'm not gonna do that, Kimmy, shit. You know, like I said, I know her, and times is hard on the boulevard. I'm gonna tell you, New York is cleared the fuck out. There was really nobody down there. You know, they had already gentrified Harlem anyway. But when I tell you, there was nobody. There's nobody down here. There's nobody down here for real. Like, I think they was lying. I did ask them if Ice had been to the shop, but Ice may not have come to the shop. But those girls definitely got the fuck up out of there because there wasn't no braiders in there. It used to be packed. But y'all remember last time I went to get braids, it was dying down anyway. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she followed me or not. She don't. She know it's the truth. I wouldn't give a fuck. That's look. That's why people hate me now because I don't give a damn. Remember, I don't give a fuck. It's the truth. The truth will set you free, honey. Yeah, Ice is wilding out here. You know, I saw some stories where they took this dude. They said because of the tattoos he had, and his family was like, he's not in Tren de la Agua, whatever the hell the name is. But could you imagine not actually being in the fucking gang and they got you in El Salvador locked up? Oh my god. Let me tell you, if you're not legal, self-deport out this motherfucker. The best thing you could do is self-deport. You will get home eventually if they deport you, but if you are Latino and you got tattoos and shit, you need to self-deport because they're going to send your ass to El Salvador to that new max prison and you don't want to be there. I just seen the pictures and I mean, you don't want to be there. All those people in one room, it's crazy. It's crazy. Just fucking go home. Real shit. And that's why, like, a lot of people is crying for them. I'm like, they're going home. It's not like they're going to some strange land. A lot of them are just going home. Like, you know. So, and a lot of them were already ordered to leave the country. Some of them were here and had already had documents in place to get back, and they didn't leave. Just go home. Real shit. It is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. And if it meant skipping that damn trip and that risk of going to El Salvador, oh, I would go home immediately. Yeah, they hate home and then they want to come here and hate on our home too. It's too much. Our shit was going downhill in a handbasket. It's sad. You know, me and another friend, we just got into it over the politics shit. It's unbelievable. Yeah, they think America has so much more. America, what has been going on was a great marketing scheme, basically. America has great PR. At one point in time, because we want to be in charge of everybody, we want to be like we got money for everybody, but it's at the expense of the fucking struggling people working in America, and that's not fair. We don't really have money. We're taking from the poor people and giving it to other people. Did y'all know that Zelensky, I read somewhere this motherfucker got a $15 million mansion in America? What? On our dime. Why? No. We just giving away and doing too much. It's all been a Ponzi scheme when you think about it. You know, honestly, they say America has so much more compared to what they have. But I'm going to be real with you. Because I've been to some little countries. It may seem like less to some, but to me, a lot of times it seems like more. These people actually can live off the land. People down there, they live to be 100 and plus. They have fruit trees. All their shit is organic. You know what I mean? Like if their governments would invest in their countries, their shit could be built up too. But the same way our country has to invest in us. But going back home to the island, if your shit is set up, it is really not that bad. I'm telling you. Where's that other country? Like El Salvador. The people who are not criminals in El Salvador, they said it's a wonderful place to live now because they've locked everybody the fuck up. So I mean, just think about it. The weather is always beautiful. You can go to the beach. It's chill. It's relaxed. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Oh my God, Young Dirty Sprite, where the fuck? Where have you been? I was thinking about you like 2 weeks ago. I was like, whatever happened to him? I'm so happy to see you here. Hi. Welcome. Welcome. I missed you. I thought of you. I'm glad you're back. America have things for them, but not for us. Yes, Young Dirty Sprite in the building. How's your mother? Oh my goodness. Oh, that made my day. Definitely. I'll be happy to see people I haven't seen in a long time. Even walking around. Because you know, when you think about it sometimes, a lot of people have died and you don't even realize it. Like, or you know, when you start going down the list of names, it's like, damn, they're gone, they're gone. A lot of people are gone. Real shit. Where you been, baby? What you been doing? Uh-huh. I need to send you my cell number. Yeah, send it to me so I can have it, please. Thank you, Jihad. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, but that's real. Like I said, depending on where you go, because I often go to other places and be like, this shit is wonderful. Like I could do this. Like if I could really pack up, retire, and take my money somewhere else and live safely, I would do that. Period. But it's like you know your demons where you are. You know what I'm saying? Like I see a lot of people they go back to Jamaica and you just can't do it. People will rob you. People and these are other Jamaicans. So it's like, you know, what are you as a foreigner? You can't go there to live. But there are some places you could go. There are some places you could go. Venezuela, they you know people going back and forth to Colombia. It's crazy out here. What else is crazy is all the BBLs. Y'all ladies, y'all know that shit is going out of style finally. Thank God. Thank God. Bye bye BBL. Yeah. Bye bye BBL. It's over with. I feel for the ladies who've gotten them. What are y'all gonna do? It's weird. Have y'all seen Cardi B? I saw her out last week in some see-through like stocking pants or whatever, but she looked crazy as shit. Crazy. You know, and another one, like, you got 3 kids, girl, stay home. We don't always want to see you at the club either. Okay? It's a bad example. It's a lot going on in our community that needs to be addressed, especially within the youth in our community. The things that are going on with the children in our community are just fucking wild, crazy, and unfortunate. Like, no matter how wild and crazy we thought we were, we cannot touch the children of today. They are going through an awful lot. And what's gonna happen? I mean, crazy shit. 13-year-olds. This I saw an 8-year-old up here in New Haven was murdered the other day. They were in their kitchen. I don't know. They didn't say who shot the child. They didn't say where the bullet came from. But an 8-year-old. It's too much. There's too many people out here just out here wilding with nothing to lose. It's crazy. Please get a hold of your kids. Make sure you know where they are at night. Your nephews, your nieces, call them. Call them. Let them know you love them. Maybe they, I don't know. But it's a lot going on. Young women. I know the BBL phase is going out of stage, out of fashion. But what else I want to go the fuck out of style? I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm over the whole wig, eyelashes, baby hair. I'm sick of all that shit. I don't want to see that bullshit. I'm sad that it was put out there like that. Everybody out here walking around like they dressed up in clown gear. You look the same. If somebody committed crime, any one of y'all could go to fuck to jail. Everybody looks the same. And then you have the little boys who are wearing it too. Did y'all see the man who took his son to the prom last week with the purple suit on, with the suit dress? What did y'all think about that? What were y'all feelings on that? You know, I didn't feel either way. It was interesting because the father showed up, which, you know, he's his dad. You still gotta love your kids regardless. But people are pointing out how disappointed the father looked, and it was wild how there were all these women screaming in the background, egging this on. I just, you know, because it's like freedom of expression. You still gotta love your children. Um, you know, I don't know. It's crazy because again, this person who upset me this fucking morning gonna say to me, if your children were transgender, how would you feel about this? And would you listen? You can support your children and still not agree with what the fuck they're doing. That's life. That's your kid. Nobody's telling you not to love your children. Do what you have to do. But to each his own. You don't. If you don't believe it, you don't have to believe it. And that's the thing. It's crazy, but you have the right. Some people actually really still believe and follow the Bible, and that is their right. They can love you and not believe in, you know, being whatever. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had said a couple of days ago, I wrote this post. It said DEI killed the beef sector, right? And if you're into certain things, I guess it's okay for you. But I went over there to the beef sector the other day. I said, let me go listen to Jay Wilson real quick. And you know how you red ball it forward a little bit. Y'all, I mean, I mean, I'm no prude. You know what I'm saying? I'm 53, whatever. I done seen it. I done heard it or whatever. I heard it all. But I'm calling in to be, I'm dialing in to be entertained. And now I got to hear about two men having, you know, two men getting it on. And it was derogatory, some of the things that were being said. And it's like, I don't give a fuck. And why are we, it was just too much. I don't know. It just totally changed. It's all about the transgender man over there. And I'm not really, I'm not feeling that shit. It is what it is. Y'all can talk about, but I guess it's not my lifestyle. It's not for me. So I'm not knocking it, but it's not my thing. So it's just too much focus on that type of stuff. Like, oh, this person is gay and this person is sleeping with this person and what. What are we talking about here? Seriously? It's so much that goes along with that. It's just so wild. It's so crazy. It's just so a lot of fantasy island bullshit going on over there too. A lot of repeat shit. A lot of grown women arguing and cussing each other out still over the same things that they've been doing. It's like life is short. And I do mean that. I mean, I told y'all I can't count how many people I have lost. I'm gonna say, let alone the last years or so, but the last 3 months have been unbelievable, just heart wrenching. And y'all are wasting y'all time arguing with other grown women, talking about other grown women's vaginas. Like people are still on here talking about each other's vaginas. There's so much going on. Like the time you spend doing that, I hope you spending as much time praying and getting in touch and becoming one with God and one with self. You know what I'm saying? Know yourselves, love yourselves, because it's just too much bullshit going on. Like, and then we wonder why the kids are fucked up because these are the people who raised them. It's nuts, but we got to do better. We're losing our whole generation. They're all going away. Love ain't love no more. You know, we gotta dig deep. We gotta go back, go back. Have y'all noticed that they've been putting up a lot of 80s clips and 70s clips on the if you don't have Instagram, you know, get it. And what's the other one? They was gonna ban it. Oh, I haven't been on there really though, TikTok. But yeah. Go there. You know, just blast from the past. It was funny. I saw them doing a dance line the other day, and it was in the 80s, but it was wild because the people, they did a little shake of the butt or whatever, but everybody was dressed in a way that after the club you could have went to work. That's the era I come up in. You know what I'm saying? After the club you could go to work. If you wear the shit out now that these people wear out, there's nowhere for you to go but to the street corner or to the bedroom. Seriously. Y'all mad at Felicia Rashad because she came out here and said that people need to put some clothes on their ass, and you do. She was like, men ain't checking for that, not real men. And I'm just sad because it's so many young ladies. Did y'all see the girl in, is it Memphis, that was in the car with the rapper boyfriend and they went on a high-speed chase? This motherfucker let the police chase him for 18 miles. There was, in the car was the girlfriend, her homegirl, the driver, and his friend, right? So at no point could he not stop and let them jump out. Like, motherfucker, I would have jumped. I'm sorry, but I'm sure he was flying. But they ask him to pull over? But anyway, they said he was wanted for a rape, a sexual assault. I wonder, did the girl know that? But I also noticed, again, we have this culture of, like I said, the wigs, the nails, the eyelashes, the tattoos. We at the strip club, we shaking our ass. And it's not ending well for these young ladies. It's not. One of them went through the window. She's the sister of some other rapper, but she went through the window and she died. Nice looking young lady. Her friend is in critical condition. Of course, the two dudes they unstable. They'll be fine. But what are we doing? It's like we glorify that bullshit. These kids don't want pensions. They want graveyards. It's terrible. But you know, that's not what's being presented to them. It's like, if you think about it, they will put rappers. Just think about how all these slow ass people been waiting for Big Meech to get out of prison, and he's out in what, nothing, right? But they don't highlight the American women's track team and the male track team. They don't get any play. But all those people are richer than all these fake rappers. Real shit. The gymnastic teams, male and female, they're all loaded through endorsements, through hard work. Look at what they have to put their bodies through. Look at the focus they have to, have, and the commitment. And you can never give up, and you're gonna win some, and you're gonna lose some. That's some positive information and things that they could put out there for little children. But it's not. They would rather give y'all Cardi B and Sexy Red. It's disgusting. It's sad. It's insulting. For real. Cardi B can barely speak English. And this is a person that represents, and, like the other day, she came online because she was upset that her daughter drew a heart on her $60,000 Birkin bag. Bitch, the majority of people don't even make $60,000 in a year, unfortunately. So, do you really think that we give a shit about that little heart on your purse? Were you gonna sell it? You give it to her. Just let her have it when she gets older. But at the end of the day, we don't give a shit. And that's the other thing. That's the thing, even politically. Me and my friend got in an argument about that. But at the end of the day, I get sick of people coming out here telling us about the black struggle when they not fucking struggling. What up, Bishop 290? What it do, boo? How you been? Oh my goodness, all my day ones. I appreciate y'all for stopping in today. I'm telling y'all, I lost one of my very near and dear day ones. He passed away last night. And it's so glad to see a lot of y'all. Thank you. I miss y'all much. Yes. Yes. My friend that passed away last night, and we were just friends. We never, but we've been friends since we were little kids. Our mothers and everybody was friends. But I remember one Valentine's Day, I was in 8th grade. I saw him in the mall, and he bought me these flower jeans from JCPenney's. They were white, and they had like purple. Y'all remember when the flower jeans was in style in the 80s? Okay? Yes. So cute. My mother was so mad. She was like, you don't let no boys buy you nothing. Bullshit. That was the beginning. Okay? Then came Gucci bags. Then, yeah. No. Let them buy you gifts. Yeah, thank you, Jihad. Yes, very sad, very sad. But you know what? I put up a picture of him, me and him, on my community board. I saw him last in 2001. No, 2021. My other good friend that, again, grew up in the building with us, he passed away, and they had a birthday party for him, So he was there, so we took a picture together, too. It's just sad. When you take pictures together, you never know, who's going to be the first one to go. That's the shit. That's why I don't like taking group pictures. I'm very funny acting about things, and people don't know why I'm weird, but I have these feelings and these emotions about things. So, yeah. Notice when you take them group pictures, people just start dropping off. I mean, that's reality and that's life, but it's just so hard to see it sometimes, Very hard to see it. When that shit hits you in the face, it just is what it is. Like I said, it makes you think about your own mortality. Because we all got to do it. But that's why you need to love people. So people remember you, how you lived and what you gave and what you put out there in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, we all got to do it. But I want God to know I am not ready. Amen. I'm not ready yet. But it's wild, too, because you just be working and paying bills and working and paying bills. It's like, there are people out here who suffer with depression. And to my people with depression, I understand y'all. I'm here for y'all, too. It's a real thing. And people who don't suffer from depression, it is often hard for us to relate. We be like, oh, just get off your ass and go do it. Or you don't feel good, you don't want to shower, go wash your ass. But it's not that simple, So we have to be patient with people who are going through other things mentally and emotionally. You have to encourage them, though, But it's not that easy for everyone. So if you're a person who is strong and you don't let shit break you down, remain that and keep it moving and stay strong. If you are a person who is weak, look in the mirror every morning and tell yourself that you love you. You got this. Jesus loves you. That's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, people will fail you every time, disappoint you every fucking time. And you never really know what people are thinking. I told y'all. I don't even know why I got so mad today about that. Not even mad. I was just like, what the fuck? Do you not really know me? When I come to you and tell you that I'm angry about some shit, it's because someone has done something to me. I'm not just out in the street fucking with people. You don't get that part of the scenario. I'm passionate. Don't get me wrong. And a lot of times I think the shit is funny. I be laughing about it. But You know, because y'all know people try me all the time. I'll be minding my business. People will try me. Like I'm sitting here right here in the middle of nowhere. Somebody literally will come up and fuck with me, and that's just what it is. You know, it could go left, it could go right. I'm kind and I'm nice to everyone. But again, if you offend me as to shit, I'm gonna correct you. Yeah, watch your circle. People hate even your own family. Absolutely. Like in the famous words of Hassan Campbell, your circle will hurt you. Y'all know Hassan Campbell. I like Hassan. People talk shit about him, but that's my man too. But again, he's one of them other ones. All these rich men, rich black men out here arguing with each other is wild too. Again, what about the children? Like all the money that these people have, you mean to tell me there are no programs that they've implemented? I see Michael Jordan has opened what, his eighth hospital for uninsured families. Kudos to Michael Jordan, because you know he got a lot of money, a lot of money. So thank you, Michael Jordan. You know, never mind all that other shit they say about him, but that right there, that's huge, that's big, that's amazing, that's what's up. Floyd Mayweather just bought a complex for low income people, I think, or some shit. But yeah, these people need to start giving back. Where's all the money? Like it's amazing there are no black resorts. You know what I'm saying? Like no black resorts anywhere. No stars have come together and put their money together and come up with something amazing. But yet they always coming to us telling us about black power and how we don't have shit. No, we don't, but y'all do. So what are y'all doing? Nobody has come out here and given us the game on how to get it, right? They keep all the secrets to themselves, right? You gotta wonder. That's why I said, like, to my friend who's so offended that I'm not on I'm not on a Democratic plantation. I'm out here independent doing my own thing. I believe what I want to believe. But you know, Harriet Tubman escaped the plantation too, did she not? Hello? She didn't stay there forever. Sometimes you got to get the fuck on. When it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. In life, we all have different needs, wants, understandings at different times. What you believe today may not be what you believe tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Shaquille O'Neal, oh yes, absolutely. Queen Latifah, yes, yes. You got the ones, but you don't hear about them. Notice those aren't the ones they plastering all over the place. They put the negative motherfuckers out there for some reason, for people to celebrate and congratulate. It's wild. Yes. The same way y'all see how they dragging Michelle Brown down there in Atlanta over this quad and Funky Dineva bullshit. You know, I used to be on a Funky Dineva train too, but it's a lot with him. It's 10, let me see, when was that? In 2014. So I'm going to say 11 years later, and you still talking about Michelle smelling fishy. What's wrong with you? Good morning, Big Set. How are you? Hey. Thank you, babe. Blessings to you, too. But is anybody else sick of him getting on here talking about this woman's vagina, how fishy she is, and how she still stank, and blah, 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 whatever? Even if she was stank for one day, bitch, I'm sure she got a prescription. What are we talking about here? 11 years later, and he gets away with this shit. And he looked dusty and funky at times. You know what I'm saying? They call him funky for a reason. Because we do remember when he used to be funky. And the thing about him is I have seen a change in him. He has started to gain weight. Like he wasn't getting high and doing things anymore. But he ain't looking so great recently. Now that I think about it, I didn't even realize that the other day when I was watching. I'm like, what's different about him? But you know, mess will bring you down. Bullshit will tear you down. You think you tearing other people down by talking shit about them, but you in the process are destroying yourself because it's fucking negativity. Nothing good comes out of that. You're hurting yourself too. When you know so much, you know, it's like this Peach McIntyre heifer. Y'all see this bitch had the 9 kids now, right? But the other day, was it yesterday? Thursday. Her husband got a vasectomy. The bitch bought it online and showed us all. I don't know why. I don't know why. Anyway, and it didn't seem like he wanted anybody to, it wasn't our business, basically. And even so, we didn't need to see him at the doctor's office, did we? No. But people talk about her. She got some people that are always talking about her, always talking about her. And I'm like, I wish people would stop talking about her because she's disgusting too. But again, at some point, and I've heard a few content creators stop talking about her because at a certain point, the negativity starts to bring you down too. You know this motherfucker's ignorant. You know this person got real problems. You know this person is neglecting their children. And you keep watching and you keep laughing. It's bound to affect you too. If you're like, you got real feelings and things of that nature. You got her. It's a lot of people on here that are crazy. My one of my bosses was asking me yesterday. I told him about because I told him I was going to do a live today. Hey, Super Rich, thank you. I appreciate you too. So I told him that I was going to do a live. He was like, "Oh, you do like a podcast?" I was like, "Yeah, So I let him know what it was or whatever. Oh, he's going to be a little shocked. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, but I told him, I said, I feel like, I could have put a whole lot more into this. I could have, and sometimes I'm tempted, but it's demonic to me. I feel like YouTube kill people's spirit. You see a lot of people on here are fucked. Just fucked. Just will do anything for a view. Do y'all know Johnny Somali? Johnny Somali is in Japan acting a damn fool. And what's sad is that at first, because he done caught like 8 charges over there in the last 3 days. But he was already locked up for something else. However, people are laughing at this shit, and I'm looking at the content, and I'm like, the dude is mentally ill. Something is wrong with him. I was watching one of his videos, y'all. He had on a jacket, a hat, and a shirt, right? He was sitting down. He's doing the live. And the next thing I know, he stands up and he don't have on no pants. All he got on is some underwear. I don't know why that shit tickled me the way it did, but because the way he did it, I don't even think he realized that he didn't have his pants on when he did it. When I tell you I was in here fucking crying, Johnny, something's wrong with you. But we egg this shit on, but it's something wrong with a lot of these people. Peaches McIntyre, 9 children, nowhere to live. Something is wrong with her. But y'all know what? The subscribers are more fucked up than the content creators. Because they will come on here and tell this girl how she's a good mother. Her kids are about to go live in a hotel. 9 children in a hotel with a husband. And y'all think she's a good mother because she receives a YouTube check. And that's the thing with our community. As long as you put a dollar sign on it, people will accept that shit and run with it. No, she's trash. Johnny Somali is trash. It's a whole lot of them are fucking trash. And people follow them. They have huge followings. It's wild. And why? I don't watch them. I can't do it. It makes me sick. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Somebody failed these people. They didn't have parents. Nobody gave a shit about what they did. Their behavior was never corrected or checked at all. You know what I'm saying? I have been having a run-in with somebody. I have to tell them, too. Let me tell you something. If you ever motherfucking speak to me again like that, I'm going to handle your ass accordingly. Okay? Because I may not be able to slap the shit out of you, but somebody else will. All right? You got to demand that children and people respect you. Period. Their friends, whoever else. But we got to stop laughing at dumb shit. It's not funny. It's dangerous. You got another little black girl out here. I think she like 23 maybe. She goes around doing pranks on people, right? I'm sure y'all have seen her, maybe not. She roll up on you. She roll up into hood, y'all. On real gangsters and be like, what you doing? What's up? Like this bitch has gotten pulled out on several times. You are playing with your life, but because of a click and a view and a check from the internet, people are losing their minds. And I don't know if y'all have noticed how many of these young content creators have died in the last 3 weeks. It's alarming. Go on to y'all YouTube search and just put in content creators. I don't know how would you mean? YouTubers that have passed. I'm telling you, it's a lot of them, and it's a lot of wild shit. It's a lot of murder, suicides. It's a lot of, the fake relationships coming to a head. You got Just Jazzy over there. She been on here forever too. Look at her life. Live Life got her arrested. She going back and forth to court. Jazzy was actually in jail for a fucking day, y'all, for violating, I believe, restraining order. Like, y'all are ruining your lives over YouTube. What? Arguing with bitches you never really came in contact with. You really don't know them, but you mad enough that you got to go to the courthouse. It's too much. It's mental illness out this motherfucker. Stay away from people. Don't ride with everybody. Avoid some people. Some people are bad news. Yeah, I've watched her scary self. Yeah. Okay. Terrified out this motherfucker. Let somebody run up on them. They ain't going to do nothing. But they all at the courthouse. They making fun of sending people to prison. You don't want to send anybody to jail. For real. You hate somebody that you don't know that much. You need to check your fucking self. At the end of the day. Why am I invested in you like that? I see my boy GX down there. Is it GX? ZX and Sunny are going at it. I I didn't know Sunny's story. Okay, do y'all know Sunny? Canola News, Canola News, baby. Are you looking for me? Cause Kenny shared two of my videos the other day. Leave me a message, Kenny, if you're looking for me. Okay, Canola News. Anyway, but thank you for sharing, Ken. Anyway, Sunny. Shout out to Octavius too. He's funny as fuck. I don't know if y'all watch him, but he's funny. He's smart too. But so I know Sunny from those people. ZX, Octavius, Kiki, and Kiki. The two Kikis. Kiki girl, Kiki boy, Kiki. So last night I was kind of listening to ZX and he said that Sunny, yeah, it's crazy, Big Set. Sunny apparently was driving home one night and she was tired and she didn't want to stop and pull over. But anyway, is she a triple amputee? And she's so young and just see that's some shit that you could be angry about. That's why when people say I'm angry, no, you know why? Because I look to the left and I look to the right and I know that there's some other people who are doing worse than I am. You know what I'm saying? And not so much worse in a sense, but just in far more challenging situations that I have no fucking right to cry over when I can get up every day and do what I need to do for me. Okay? So yeah, it's mean spirited people. They are. But you know what? A lot of them are fucking nuts. That's how I feel about people who hate black people. They're not, like, people get mad. Don't be getting mad at racists. Them bitches are mentally ill. Let them do them. They're crazy. It's a lot of crazy. Crazy is the new black. Crazy is the new orange. Crazy is in the water. Crazy is everywhere you go. People are fucking nuts, okay? So, yeah. And they're mean spirited, but a lot of them are crazy. It is what it is. But this Sunny girl, I'm like, because she's been on here for a minute. She done been in a few different beefs or whatever. Sunny, my prayers are to you. If anybody, let me just tell you, baby girl. I feel like I should reach out to Sunny because I can relate to Sunny on some different ways. Like I do understand what she's going through. Um, that happened to somebody in my life. You know what I'm saying? That I love very much. So I do understand, but she needs to love and protect her children at the end of the day. Those are the only people that are going to be there for you. Those are the people, Sonny, that are getting you water and getting shit for you and looking out for mommy and making sure mommy is okay. So you don't have the fucking right to treat those children poorly. They didn't do that to you. They didn't ask for this life either. Don't you think it affects them? Don't you know that they should be in therapy too? You and them should be in therapy at least twice a month. In the beginning, twice a month, and then break it down. But you and those kids need therapy. But your children are affected by your situation as well, Sonny. I don't know you like that. I don't watch you like that. I've seen you. I've come across you. But I'm telling you, because I watch ZX, and I know what ZX has said, and I know, people don't like ZX, but that's my nigga. Grown folks TV, that's my nigga. He funny as shit. He be on some bullshit sometimes too, but y'all know I always tell you because he keep it real. He an old man. He an OG. And yeah, he knows what he's talking about too. And I saw on there where he said you treat one daughter different from the other daughter. You don't have the right. You don't have the right to mistreat anyone in your position, hon. You need the love and the kindness of God, the universe, and every man around you. You need to get over and get going and stop treating children terribly. But before you do that, you got to learn to forgive yourself because I'm sure there's blame and there's pain going around. Why wouldn't there be? Justifiably so. But my heart breaks for you, but I know you can do better. Don't let this stop you. Don't let this be that. Don't just sit there in that chair and be online all day in and day out neglecting your children. Do shit with them. Even if you're sitting at the table, directing them and instructing them how to do things. Love them little kids. Because they little, you're all they have. They don't have fathers. So, yes, please, Sunny. But I think I'm going to reach out to Sunny. I don't fuck with YouTubers, but I just want to have a conversation with her one time or whenever, Because again, like I said, I can relate. And my prayers are with her. But there's no excuse to treat your children poorly, never. And don't spend all your fucking time online. You gotta fix your life. You gotta make your life livable. You gotta look at other people. You should be in groups with other paraplegics and other people who are trying to fix their lives and understand and, you know, hold on, this is my car, people, hold on. All right, I'm back. But yeah, Sonny, definitely my prayers are with you. Oh yeah, I'm super rich. I'm sure she's hurting. That's unbelievable. To be a young woman and to have that happen in a crash on your way home. Nobody plans that shit. Like, it wasn't even like she got sick and it was a slow progression. It was bam, today I'm okay. Boom, I wake up tomorrow in the hospital. I'm fucked. I don't have my limbs anymore. Like, you know. And I don't know, did she have these kids before or after she had this accident? I really don't know. But whether I don't know her. I'm not disagreeing. I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't, but I do care about her and her children, and her daughters need her to make a change so they don't go down the wrong path and end up fucked up and in a horrible place because that's where you feel you are. So you projecting that bullshit onto them. They deserve a better chance. You need to want to give them more because you didn't have that opportunity. You need to make sure that they're in school, that they learn everything they need to learn. You need to teach them shit at home. You know what I'm saying? Come online, ask people to send you craft books. People can go on Amazon and send you books and things for your daughters, things for y'all to do, things in your house that'll make things a little easier. But just save them. Even if you don't, save yourself so you can save them. That's my message to you, Sonny. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta go get my car. I'll see y'all later. And yeah, check out those people. If y'all want to see who Sonny is, y'all gotta follow the trail. I don't know. Like I said, Kiki, girl Kiki, guy Kiki, ZX, Octavius. What's the other guy's name? Oh my God, I know his name. Damn it, Marcus. Marcus. Street interviews. Marcus. Go there. He's the first person who interviewed her. Go over there and check him out. Marcus does some real work in the streets too. I can't watch a lot of that because I can't help those people. I'm one of them people. I want to get in my car and go and help these people. It's a lot going on, and a lot of those people, they're mentally ill too. It's. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Have a good day. Deuces.